Now, the first position on my list today that creates intimate bonds is the cowgirl position. Now, my kings, in this position, this is where your woman lies on top and does the movement. And why this creates that intimate bond is because it gives room for the woman to move at a pace that is favorable to her and also to you. And also, it also creates room for eye contact because the both of you are facing each other so you can see each other's faces, you can look into each other's eyes passionately, and you can even talk to each other. And because unlike most of the other positions, you as the king, you are really not doing much in this position, you also have enough space to explore her body, to move your hand around and hold her. That compassion, that love you show her while she does the movement, it's what will create that intimate bond for the both of you. And also because you're free, you can go ahead and reconfirm your love to her. Let her know that you love her, say sweet things to her, and she can also reconfirm her love to you. And the both of you would really be in that moment and enjoy it. So that is why this position is very good if you want to create an intimate bond with your partner, because the both of you would really have that freedom to do that. Another position that creates intimate bonds is the slow going. Now, with this one, my kings, you are the one doing your thing, but you take it very slow. And why this creates room for intimate bonds is because you are going slow and your woman can feel every bit of it. The both of you can feel every inch of movement you are making because it is slow and intense. And this is what builds up that pleasure and that bond for the both of you. And because you are going slow, you can really take your time to, appreciate her beauty while she also appreciates you. The both of you can really be in that moment and feel every inch of it. You can feel it, she can feel it. Because most times the slow going goes with the missionary position. And as such, it also creates room for that bonding. The both of you can see each other's faces, so you can touch each other, kiss, hold each other, and reconfirm your love to each other, because that's what creates that intimate bond. Because the both of you are already in love, when you are doing this, it is just going to build up the intimacy. And that is exactly why the slow going is a go-to position if your goal is to create an intimate bond between you and your woman. Now, another position that creates room for intimate bonds is cuddling. Now, with this one, my kings, you can either do it whilst you're doing your thing or after you do your thing. And either ways, it just works to create that intimacy. Because when you are holding your woman, cuddling her up whilst you're doing your thing, you are reconfirming that you are not just having it with her for having its sake. You are not just there to just satisfy yourself and leave. You want her to enjoy the moment, and you are doing it out of love. Now, you make her understand that it is an intimate moment, not just a moment of satisfaction. So she would know that, and I'm sure she would also reciprocate that energy because she's your woman. So she also wants to have that intimate bond with you. In fact, we are the more emotional beings, and as such, we crave these intimate bonds the most. So when you are giving this to your woman, I'm sure she would also want to return the favor, because she will be in the moment and be enjoying it so much that all she can do is love up on you. And also, when you do this after you do your thing, it is also a reconfirmation that you are not just doing it for doing its sake or just for the satisfaction of it. You are doing it because you actually love her and you want to share that intimacy and that bond with her. And that will also be a safe space for her to also reconfirm that she is also with you, not just for the fun of it or not just for whatever she's getting from you, but also because she is enjoying that intimacy and wants to build it even more. So, my kings, cuddling is a sure go-to when you want to create intimate bonds with your woman. Another position that creates intimate bonds is cowgirl on a chair. My kings, Just like the cowgirl position, this one also gives you the room to love up on your woman, because unlike most other positions where you are the one doing the work, in this position, she is the one doing the work. So you are free and you can really love up on her and move your hands as freely as you want. You can kiss her, caress her, and do whatever you feel like doing to create that bond. And again, it also gives her room to move at a pace that is favorable for both you and her, and that creates that type of bond. Again, there's also eye contact, and both of you can look each other in the eye passionately, confess, profess, or do whatever you want to each other. You can talk to each other, have your moment. You can even remember things, talk about memories you've had together and enjoy the moment, because the goal is to create intimate bond. And because that is the goal, you'll be very intentional about it and love upon her. And she also, as your woman, will do the same, reciprocate the energy and love up on you. And by the time the both of you are done, you will be coming off feeling like you've bonded so well with each other. You will see that there will be an increase to the bond that both of you share, which is why the cowgirl on the chair position is definitely a position you should try out if the goal is to create an intimate bond with your woman. Now, the last position on my list today that creates intimate bonds is lying on the side. Now, with this one, my kings, your woman lies on her side with her back facing you, and then you do your thing from behind. And although this one doesn't create room for eye contact or the both of you seeing each other's faces, it actually creates room for you to cuddle up and bond with each other, because you are in that position, so you might not really do a lot of movements, but you can hold her from behind, kiss her back, the back of her neck, and whisper sweet things to her ears. So it creates that intimate bond, which is the goal. And because of this, even though there is no much movement going on, the both of you will still enjoy the moment, because you were able to share that intimacy and that bond with each other. And there is something about cuddling for women. It is something we enjoy. So when you are cuddling her up from behind, regardless you are not doing a lot of movement, she's going to really appreciate that. If you top it up with whispering sweet things to her ears, you get her giggling and being all happy. And by the time the both of you are done, you are going to see her in a very good mood, and you would also notice that you yourself will feel more closer to her, which is why lying on the side is a position you should definitely try out if you're trying to get an intimate bond with your woman. So that's it for this video, my kings. These are 5 positions that create intimate bonds. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do well to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, drop a comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and see you in the next one. Bye.